welcome, and the stage is all yours. And just do it. Be yourselves. Smash it out. So big applause. All right.
Welcome back to We Are the Fall, and get in our tour van, our musty tour van. We're hotboxing this baby out, and we're listening to our favorite albums of the year, or should I say the past half year, because we've already done this once. That was a band called Exek, which is EXEK. And Steve, you have any guess where they're from? They're good, so you know
they're
it's
they're
gotta
good. They're
be.
probably from the UK.
Oh, that's a good guess, but no, you gotta go way south.
Way farther. They're prisoners from the
Yes,
UK.
Prisoner.
and
Yep.
From Australia.
Yes, Melbourne, Australia. Yes. This band fucking is good, and this is from a live album from this year called Live at the RRR, which is I think not a venue but a radio station in Australia. And this band is fucking great. And actually, I think I found out about this band. Maybe I think I might have listened to it, but then one of the Fall Heads listeners said, "Hey, this is one of my favorite albums of I think last year," and they said you should listen to it. And I listened to it. And I was like, "This album fucking rips." Their last album, and they're coming out with a new album in February that I'm really excited about. And also, you'll be pleasantly surprised that they were also a former label mates on John Dwyer's Castleface Records.
Yeah, I've listened to a few of their singles for the new album, and yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, they sound really cool. It's almost like I really love Total Control, the Australian band, and they remind me of that a lot, especially the later Total Control, which has a little bit of this little electronic minimalism, but it's still hypnotic, and it's really just takes you into a nice place, a nice realm. So Steve, that's my first pick. Let's we got a lot of picks, so let's rip through these babies and get on the road.
Let's go. We don't have to go far. For mine, we're just gonna go down the street here in Melbourne. and listened to a band that I just heard because they did this little 2-band song on their EP. It's a band called Eggy, Egggy. Not to be confused with the same band name Eggy from the US that is a jam band. So this one's from
really?
Yeah.
There's
Had
a
some
jam
hard
band too.
had some hard time figuring out where I was going, but yeah, so
Yeah.
this track I picked is off their EP. They did have a full album in the spring that they put out that is also very good. But yeah, Eggy's from Melbourne, Australia. This track that I picked is Fooled by the Night Again, and it is with an LA band, Monde UFO. Who
Cool.
I'm a big fan of them, and so I was super stoked to put on to Eggy because
So
of them.
so they're playing together or they're both on the
They're both
album?
No, just this track.
Cool.
Is
Collaboration.
collaboration track.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
like this a lot more than the jam band version of
Yeah.
Eggy. All right, let's
Yeah,
listen
this
to
is
this.
special features E EP.
Dang, that's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
oh, you turned it right at the transition. That transition is
we got limited time.
I know
Limited
that
time.
you if you're like that, you wait for that transition halfway through. It's pretty good.
No, that's the tasty treat that we're saving for the listeners to experience on
yeah, I mean
the full album.
both these bands, Eggy and Monde UFO, put out full lengths this year and EPs. So I mean, who doesn't like a lot of music? Bands that are freaking excited to give it a go.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love the idea of this collaborative concept, yeah, on an album. It's really cool. I mean, I like that idea. And also this album art is really fun too, that I'm looking at. It's like it's the band photo together. They're hanging out. There's a clock, and it has the two band names. It's kind of grainy, washed out.
It's only 3 tracks. That Perez is the third track that's on it. I think it's a remix from him. Don't know who Perez is, but
all right, cool. And go check out that Eggy jam band too while you're out while you're searching for these.
People liked
these-
him. I was on Reddit reading about him for a little bit, and I was like, I don't think this is the same
This is
band.
not what I'm looking
Like,
for.
I don't think this is what I was thinking I was reading
That's not what
about.
I'm looking for at all. Okay. Um, let's get into the next little selection here. Let's drive back to our our hometown here, Chicago, and we're going with the band Lifeguard. Lifeguard is a band with Kai Slater and his buddies, and he's in the band called the Sharp Pins as well, and a couple of other projects too, I believe. And this is a cool track called "A Tight Wire" from Ripped and Torn album, and I love this album because you can tell what all these guys' influences are, and it just comes together so well that I don't know. I have no problem when there's like a little bit of a tribute to all your favorite sounds, and it just becomes another great song. And here we got it. I think you can hear a lot of the post punk influences, but then also a band that I know we both love, which is Women, in this angular guitar and this very sharp and abrasive guitar rock that it might be even a 12-string electric guitar and it's extra chimey. It sounds so cool. It sounds so discordant, but then it has like a tightness to it that's like a razor's edge. So let's listen to A Tight Wire by Lifeguard. So that's Lifeguard coming to save you. Off of that Lake Michigan shorefront. You like that, Steve?
Oh yeah,
You picture that play getting played at the Empty Bottle, really
I
loud.
could see that. I could picture it like in a like my ears bleeding a little bit and worried for my safety in the basement of a bungalow
Yeah,
in
brownstone.
Chicago,
Yeah,
where like I'm
Yeah.
like 100% sure I'm not getting out of there if something goes down. Like
Yes. Yeah,
while
I remember
wa-
that. I remember that
while I
place.
watch 18-year-olds spit on each other and smoke cigarettes, I'm just like, this is not going to be good for me.
Yeah, there's like a case of beer holding the drum kit in place so that it doesn't move all over the place. And there's like weird back rooms that you know people are just like, you know, relieving themselves in the back corners of this basement.
Yeah, hopefully in the sump pump pit, at least it's getting pumped out.
Yeah, it's getting pumped out.
You can walk through it on your way out of the house.
Yeah. These guys are cool. I mean, I saw them at a South by Southwest, and like one of their dads, I think, is the guy from Fax.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So he was just there as their kind of manager roadie
Yeah.
crew. And I was like, oh, this is fucking sweet. I was like, this is sweet. Dad's taking him to all the venues he's played with, for probably. And you're watching his son and his band mates just have a great time, and they fucking killed it. They killed it.
I was gonna say Sharpins put out that album too. Do you know anything more about that album that they put out?
Yeah, they put it. Yeah, they put out the album this year, and
Was it
it's all jangly as you'd expect, and almost like a very Cleaners from Venus style.
Yeah, it was like almost like it was like these cover songs. They I don't think they are. Yeah,
That dude just can write some melodies.
Balloon. Yeah, I mean, tons of freaking. What is it? 21 tracks on it too. Like, yeah, it is.
Tons of hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I mean, I love that. I love that. The dude's on fire. Kai Slater. You're really cool. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's keep it going. Steve, what would you like to play next on the old tour van CD player?
I know it was a long flight to get back to Chicago, but unfortunately, we're going right back to Melbourne. And
I got no problem with that.
We are gonna listen to the band Possible Humans.
I love it.
We're gonna do the track from their album Standing Around Alive, Stale Bottle Saga.
Well, why do you like that one?
I mean, it's just got it's just a little calmer while it just kind of carries you through. I love I love his voice. I don't. It's just from Melbourne, so they
It's
make good
just from
music.
Melbourne. It's just from Melbourne. It's just it's music and it's from Melbourne. So what
I
is the
like.
question?
Why would you not want to listen to it again and again?
They're so good. I mean, I just really look. You listened to the last album, right? That they made.
Oh yeah.
That one fucking is so good, and I think that was on. I mean, this one's on Hobbies Galore, which is one of my favorite for sure, no doubt. Top of the tier record labels in Australia and in the world. And but their last album was put out by one of our favorite Chicago ones, which is Trouble in Mind, at least stateside. And that album is so good. I have that one, and play that one a lot still because for guitar music and also I don't know, any type of music that has those layers. This is mixed by Alex McFarlane, who's a great uh, musician himself in Australia and has a bunch of cool albums that are instrumental, experimental, but then also bands and kind of duos and quartets of people that he plays with that are just all across the board. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's my favorite type of musician artist that's just like, I like making rock and roll songs, but I also like to make weird tape collage guitar songs by myself. And that's what I totally dig that because they're all friends and he's recording his friends do this album. Um like I mean the first album is great. It took me a while to get into this one honestly because I thought it was way softer.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
yeah,
It's like
way softer. Yeah, totally.
yeah,
Yeah, quieter, just chiller. Like,
chiller for sure. Yeah. But it's good. It just took me while it just took me longer because I was expecting the same, which I shouldn't have. Yeah, it's a good that's Possible Humans. That's a great fucking jam. Love it. Now let's just change it up fucking drastically and let's listen to this track. I'm not even gonna say anything about it, but just take it in, zone out, do whatever you want, but just take in the sounds that are about to come at you here. How's that hitting you?
It's no Bill Clinton on sax, that's for sure.
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. Baritone sax, man. Oh man. Dirty sax, man. Um, this is something that's fresh for me. I only just came across this like last week and I was just like, man, this is wild. Um, I don't think either of us can say we're jazz heads
I
easily.
no, I like jazz. And there's a less than a handful of artists who I like.
I don't like. I feel like when I'm an old man, I'm going to be, which I'm getting towards currently, working at it every day. But there, I think I'm going to be a jazz. I don't know if I will be, but I think I might be a jazz guy when I'm an old man, and I just don't want to go there yet because not that I'm scared of it, but the maximalist jazz doesn't do it for me. Where it's just like
oh no, yes.
I
Get scatting and
yeah,
noise, yeah.
yeah, and I know what I know. Like as a musician, I know why that's good, but it's just not intriguing to me at this point in my life. Is the maximalism and then just like I like noise stuff, but I don't. That's just
I was gonna say it's funny because we love noise rock. Like,
yeah.
and not that you don't like minimal, but like we don't like the minimalist, but like, yeah, the busy jazz is not the better jazz, that's for sure.
That's why I love this though, you know?
Yeah.
Because this is minimalist. This is a guy named, okay, let me just tell the listeners who this is. This is Jonah Parzen-Johnson, slash Johnson, hyphenated last name. And I don't know anything about, it's him and a collaborator named Lau Nau, Lau, and then another name called Nau, out of Finland. And so Jonah Parzen-Johnson is a baritone saxophonist, but he also does like electronic instrumentation with his baritone saxophone. And I love the sound of a baritone saxophone in general. And the way that he uses it is it's just stunning. Like with that, and I don't know what Lau now is doing on this, but she's a sound artist and she does experimentation and electroacoustic stuff and does modular synths and things like that. But the combination of them on this album that came out this year, and I think relatively recently, it's called "A Few We Remember." That track was called "Long Time Resident." This is a really cool album, and I was just driving back from San Antonio to Austin at nighttime, and I was playing this loud as hell, and I was just fucking like sizzling. My brain was sizzling, but I was so chill. It's just that minimalism, that space, but then also it's really interesting. All the tracks are the baritone's on there, but it's doing different things on every track. So it's really lovely, and it's a nice little interlude for our kind of cruise down the night road here. You listen to that? Put some of that on and Sunday morning
Sunday
for the
morning, just
girls.
chill. I was gonna say
Chill.
I had another one that I almost put on there. You like to throw the monkey wrench in the works of the oddball out.
Yeah. I like to have a nice balanced set. Also, I don't know about you and for our listeners too. Like these aren't I mean, these are in no order of our well, we can't rank our favorites. We could if we wanted to, but I think we were both trying to pick things that were not on our midway through the year favorites. Were you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I was like, this is from
Yeah.
whatever. So September on.
Yeah.
October is a hot month. A lot of great albums that came out.
A lot of great albums. Even Lau Nau has an album out by herself, and it just came out on December 10th. So you can go check out her album as well, which I'm sure is equally fascinating. I'm looking forward to that too. But
Yeah, there's another, honorable mention here. That's in that vein of Speed of the Stars,
yeah,
which is Steve Kilbey and Frank Carnes, some other collaborators on there. That is another just kind of soundscape.
Cool.
album that they put out. While Italy Dreamed Through the Summers of Haze.
Whoa, that's a hell of a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good album as well.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that on my list too. Steve, what do you got up next?
We are, let's see where we're at. We are going to go to, sorry, we're going back to the UK. We're going to go to London and we are going to play a band called Joyeria. And we are playing the track The Swimmer from the album Graceful Degradation EP.
Execution with bottle charm. It's on me, the revolution. Pre-approve my payment card. Start swimming down the road. Start swimming down the road. Disappointed in every person. An immolation, Virginia smokes and MRIs. Start swimming down the road. Start swimming down the road. Start swimming down the road. Dog, wolf, white, standing in the corner without light. I don't know any tricks about matchups. Why's it always about fire with you? I'm just a boy. Making things disappear. I disappear. I disappear. I disappear. I disappear. I disappear. I disappear. Start swimming down the road. Start swimming down the road. Rest in peace, imagination, and beautiful and softer life. Another ununderstood ovation, another beautifully told lie. Start swimming down the road. 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 Start swimming down the road.
Yeah, I can get into that.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't see his picture and watch the music video, you couldn't tell me that wasn't A Savage, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's not. It's a guy named Joy. If you want to buy this album, you can also buy a 60-page book of prose and poems that accompanies this record. So,
Whoa, really
yeah.
interesting. I was about to say definitely has the parquet courts sound going on with the vocal just delivery. I like how it's blown out a little bit. The production sounds cool. And yeah, this is on Speedy Wonderground Records. And Yeah, it's really good, and it's also I could easily right when he started going with those first couplet of lyrics, I was like, "Wow, this is gonna be a little bit of a literary jaunt, isn't it?" And then it
Yeah.
totally is. I would love to get into, and I will get into some of these lyrics a little bit deeper because man, the whole thing. I also there's someone we were watching the music video as that was playing, and it's a fun music video. Um but it says that this is possibly based on a film, um, based on John Cheever's short story. So,
Yeah. So
I it's cool.
yeah, Joy says
You can tell there's
graceful.
something going on.
Yeah, graceful degradation is a principle proposed by an English psychologist, David Marr, from who died in 80. And so, like, it's an efficient information processing system that should be able to respond to minor errors without generating completely incorrect output. A
Oh,
fault,
so AI that
yeah,
works?
yeah, a fault in one part does not mean a fault in the whole.
Accurate.
This prevents the entire system from failing.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Yeah, the whole album is good.
Where are they from?
London is what the Bandcamp says. So
Okay, oh, very fun.
I don't have too much on Joy other than that.
Okay, that's cool. We're gonna stay in the London we're gonna stay in the England, and we're gonna switch it up once again because we're gonna go into still songs, but a little bit of a comedic, um, a little reprise. I don't know,
I
a
was
little
gonna say
reprise in the
that was quite of a jaunt from Jonah
yeah.
to Joy.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say about Jonah Parzen-Johnson. He's from Chicago. I mean, so I mean, I'm sure that there's been other things that we've heard that he's probably been a part of in other groups,
Oh, is
being a
it?
baritone sax guy.
I was gonna say I saw Brooklyn, but he's a
Oh,
transplant.
I think he was born in Chicago, so
Got it.
maybe he's living in Brooklyn now. A traitor. I don't know why he's going over there. The
How would
baritone
you
sax needs to stay in Chicago,
best city?
city limits. All right. Well, so let's go into the next little area of inquiry, which is Jim E. Brown. Jimmy Brown is from Manchester, and which we're familiar with, and getting more and more familiar with, and looking forward to visiting very soon. And Jimmy Brown is self-described as a poet, artist, and activist. And he was born in Manchester on September 10th, 2001, just one day before 9/11. He is an alcoholic and has several degenerative conditions. And Jimmy Brown is super hilarious, dude, and a guy that I saw in Austin perform, and it's everything you would want from a live performance of a guy doing a very maybe conceptual, but maybe tongue in cheek, but maybe also very accurate uh, self-description of what he's talking about, an alcoholic with several degenerative conditions. He's an author that has a bunch of books that you should really seek out that are very fun, very strange, very weird, really going through his life in a lot of romantic relationships with old women and old women that may or may not pass away, and a lot of stuff going on here. So it's really good. It's really high art, but it's also very funny and very dry humor, and also very dark. And I love all of those things combined. Let me just read you some of these track titles, Steve. The album is called I Urinated on a Butterfly, and here's a couple of these tracks. I opened my mouth too wide today, and it hurts. I sat on a wet bench in St. Peter's Square. I dreamed that you liked my Instagram post. There's a duck in Alex Park with a plastic ring around its beak. post-colloidal colloidal dysphoria. Mice have been in holes into all my childhood toys. Yeah, it just goes on. It just goes on to there. I mean, there's another track called "I Have Horrible Relationship with Food and Self-Image," and so if you can see Jimmy Brown, and I like that he has the E in there. He's from Manchester. He's got the Edward middle name, possibly, and you can tell there is some sort of fall. I don't know. There's like a little homage to the fall in here too, in some ways. So catch Jimmy Brown if you can catch him. But let's listen to a track from him. And this is going to be something that's very familiar contextually for our UK friends and fall heads. This is called "The Queue at Greg's."
The queue at Greg's. I'd rather break my legs than wait in the queue at Greg's. The queue at Greg's. The queue at Greg's. When there's a queue at Greg's, I want to cut off my legs and cut off my arms and cut off my face, because I want the taste of sausage roll in my face. The queue at Greg's. The queue at Greg's. I'd rather suffer and weep and sob than wait to stuff a sausage roll in my gob. The queue at Greg's. The queue at Greg's. When there's the queue at Greg's, I want to cut off my legs. I want a steak bake, for heaven's sake. I cannot afford to wait for hours. I only want to imbibe and devour. The queue at Greg's is sad but true. It's a reminder of how little control I have over my life circumstances. The queue at Greg's. The queue at Greg's. The queue at Greg's. Oh, la, 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 la. The queue at Greg's is disgusting and upsetting. I want this to end, but it's only the beginning. Oh, la,
Yeah, Steve, you ever been to a Greg's?
I've been to an Aldi.
Mm.
I think they're pretty similar.
I think Greg's is more of like the, you get your little, it's kind of like, I feel like it's more like a Dunkin' Donuts. I've gone to a Greg's and it was actually in a train station, so maybe it just looked like a Dunkin' Donuts more. And I got a little pasty pie, I got a little sausage
Yeah.
roll, I got a coffee. It was good. They warm it up for you. Nice. It's probably been sitting out there for a couple hours. They got probably a little bit better sanitation level, as far as that type of
Oh, yeah.
meal.
No, I haven't. Yeah, you're right. I've seen the photos here. No, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait a couple months before I get to a Greg's.
Yeah, you're gonna be having. We're gonna be having some Greg's with our mates over there, and we're gonna have Greg's, and then we're gonna have a couple pints, then go back to Greg's for dinner. Yeah. So this dude is so funny. Oh man, have you listened to
Oh
Jimmy
yeah,
Brown?
of course.
Okay, yeah, it's highly if you haven't, if you have, then good on you, because he deserves all your cash, because he's really doing something really fun.
It looked like he was selling his complete digital library for £1,000, so that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. And like I said, find his books, but then also before you do anything, before you want to make up your mind on the guy, with he has multiple degenerative diseases, so you better get on it soon because this is going to go up in price a lot when the faithful day comes. Go on YouTube and watch his music videos, and they are just hysterical. They fucking have me fucking crying laughing because they're so good. They're so sad. They're so they're so disgusting. And that's all the things he's definitely going for. He has an Instagram page too. That's just him doing food reviews. That's him just eating really disgusting things. And he was just in America on a tour and he was eating disgusting American food. Probably the most disgusting stuff you could buy. And he was eating it in a very disgusting way. And it's very entertaining if you got the stomach for it. So that's Jimmy Brown, and that's off the album I Urinated on a Butterfly in the queue at Greg's. So, Steve, what do you have up next? Let's lighten the mood. That
Yeah,
was kinda
we're not
deep.
going little depressingly self-deprecating. We're gonna go, much later. We're not going far. We're just going over hop over the channel. We're gonna go to the Ireland.
Mm.
And we are going to listen to Just Mustard from Dunlac. And we are going to listen to this track, the name track, We Were Just Here, off the album We Were Just Here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, her haunting voice, pretty cool. A lot of layers. It's good.
Very haunting. Know what it just kind of gave me, since we're so deep into it, an Eleni Palu style vocal delivery. You know, it's a very airy,
Mhm.
very I don't know, inviting kind of vocal presence that I really like on that with the electronic background. Yeah, really good. Really good. Um So I think we should wrap it up with our last two picks here. Mine is going to be an album I've listened to as much as almost any other album this year. It's a Cate Le Bon experience. Once again, we're back. She's back. She's got another album, front to back. It's quality. It's it's top tier. It's called Michelangelo Dying. It's a breakup album, and it's something that it really fits the tones and styles that she's been more or less exploring for the past couple of albums, and it's finally hitting the threshold with the content of a sad breakup experience.
Yeah,
And yeah.
I agree. It's similar vein, but like elevated with the emotion.
Mhm.
And the music videos are just pretty intense and great
Yes.
to watch as well. So get on those.
Yeah, so let's listen to a track here that I really love called Mothers of Riches.
Mothers of riches, I got your letter and there's something wrong.
Well, there's not much more to say about that besides go listen to the full thing because there's a lot to be had within that. Um, it just has. I mean, you got to know. I mean, you got to just assume that she's a big Nico fan, and it just reminds me of her 1981 album, "Drama of Exile," and it's an album that I think gets overlooked a lot from the Nico landscape, but it has these '80s sounds, and with her voice, it's really great, and I think that's what Kate is going for, and it's totally hitting.
Yeah, I mean, anything she puts out, you're just like, oh, I'll have some more of that, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. But Steve, before we get into the last cut of the little road trip, do you have any honorable mentions that didn't make the list, but
Yeah, I got a couple here. Um, I was super impressed with Wet Leg. Their sophomore album was just like a total veer off of what they did before. Thought it was
interesting.
super way better. I liked their first one. I thought it was super catchy, super poppy. Not poppy, but their sophomore album was just way different and in a great way.
Interesting that you say that because I like their first one too, but then this one seemed super poppy in a way that they're going for kind of like a Fontaine's DC style where
Yeah.
they're going for a big stadium
Uh,
sound and they're going for a big audience and they're going for a big and I don't know, it seems like it's straight from the band that they're going, it's not like a label thing, but there's definitely this thing where they're going for a wider audience, and it lost me on some of the stuff, but then I know what you're saying, like, I'm just glad they're making more albums. But what else you got? What else you got on your list?
what else? Whitney K.
Whitney K was cool.
Cool Sorcery was a fun kind of fast rock album.
Okay.
Earth Tongue is
Earth Tongue,
a
not familiar
Earth
with Earth
Tongue.
Tongue.
Earth Tongue is a fuzz, like Ty Segall fuzz sound heavy. I believe they're on Castle Face. I don't think their full album is out yet. But yeah, I came on a couple of their singles and started to like them.
Cool.
Gus Baldwin and Greg Freeman.
Okay, cool. Gus Baldwin out of Austin, Texas is cool garage rock and really good too. I'm familiar with that. Yeah, I have a couple honorable mentions too. Oral Habit. Another band is called Porcelain House. Nape Neck, and then the other band that you should definitely check out is called Nth Wheel. So that's N with a TH and then wheel. Go check out those bands that are honorable mentions. And then, of course, like I said, I mean, I haven't stopped listening to the Index for Working Music album. And that's probably my album of the year with the Cate Le Bon one. But yeah, there's been so many good albums this year that we had to throw those in too. But what are we going to wrap up with, Steve? What are we going to go out on?
We are going to go out on a band called Ghost Woman off the album The Civilized World, That Jesus. I believe they're from Germany. You know? The best I can, I cannot find a country of origin. We have this is a two-part band, Evan Yushchenko and Ile Van Dizel.
Yeah, a two-piece. So like he's playing the guitar, she's playing the drums. They're cool. They got cool music videos.
I think Germany.
Okay. Let's go out on this one, Ghost Woman, That Jesus. And we hope you enjoyed our favorite, some of our favorites this year. And if you want some more, go back to that mid-year road trip and get some more. And then we'll see you in the new year and we'll say cheers, mates. We are the fall.
We are the best.